Just touched down in Miami, guys, in Brickell right now. I'm gonna take you alongside the first night, just because you guys are the Patreon. Show you guys the fit when I'm wearing the place. Go ahead and look at this view real quick. Outside, we got the super Brickell views for sure. Take a look. I haven't stayed in Brickell in a minute. This right here is the room. Got 2 beds because I'm gonna let Kenneth, the guy who does the videos for me, stay in here at night. And it's just super nice. So I'm gonna show you guys the fit real quick. This top I got from Zara. Jewelry I got from Forge London. That's my jewelry company if you guys didn't know. Watch, you already know. Belt, as you see. These pants, just got them too from Tailored Athlete. They actually make fitted dress clothes for guys who work out. So they sent me this, and then I'm rocking the Chelsea boots. So here goes the full fit. And yeah, going to Lamar. She's taking me on a date. Calamari. Yo guys, this is a fish. They really killed this shit, fried it, stabbed it, and put it on my plate. Head on and everything. Fucking eye still in that. This is snapper, hella fried shit. Oh my God. I'm scared. You guys already know. Business meeting tonight. White Air Force high top, khaki pants, denim vest, got the drip on. Going for that bad boy look tonight. Yeah, ain't no parking, is there?
Yeah. Am I going out? Like, how do I get, like, up?
Yeah, you're exiting. You gotta back up.
Oh my God.
You should be able to go up a level.
Okay.
Have you been to East Miami? Like where I'm staying at?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. You said you went to Sugar before.
Yeah, I've been like everywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere that's anywhere in Miami, I've basically been.
Damn.
Go. Like I came down here a lot before I moved.
Yeah.
So.
Spring break and
Yeah.
all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
Go. I have the same car as me.
You know, if we can't find a spot, then I would say just pull up to the
Just
valet. Yeah.
Whatever. Then people take forever. Like,
For real.
what the fuck are you doing?
Hey, let's go.
They don't have their brake lights on. Okay.
All right, 10 more seconds.
Okay.
Nope. Nah, they staying there.
Oh,
Here goes part right here. There we go. Last night, what's tonight? Saturday. We're in the strip club tonight, boys. I'm rocking the Balmain, black, pants black, outer shoes black, and then a little drip, a little jewelry. Man, this was a spontaneous decision, but I'm excited, man. Let's see what happens. Huh? Let's go. How long has it been, man?
2 years.
2 years?
Yep.
Damn. Booby trap.
One stack, come on. 2 stacks, come on. 3 stacks, come on. Now that's $3 grand. What you think? Oh, man, baby girl on the man. I do the rubber band. Look, be a mess. Oh, bitch. Oh, you bitches doing later. Don't press down my heart. Always even when I'm not there. I'm bitch scary because I don't care about you.
All right, so I'm driving back from Miami, and let me kind of recap that night with that chick with y'all, because this shit was crazy. So, it went okay. I would say that. We went up to the rooftop bar. It was called Sugar because it was at the top of my hotel. I got some expensive ass drinks. I think 2 drinks were like $50. And I ended up getting 2 rounds, so I spent $100, right? And so I ended up finessing and going back to my room, chilling on the balcony or whatever, listening to music. Obviously, that's where I'm there to make a move. But throughout this whole time, our dialogue, this girl is being very, very open with me in regards to her past experiences with guys in Miami and her current situationship going on right now. And through that conversation, I learned that she is a side chick trying to become a main girl to a very, once again, very famous basketball player. And she wasn't capping. In fact, I saw the text between them. And guys, this is a huge basketball player. I'm not going to say the name, obviously, but you will be shocked. You'll be freaking shocked. And then from there, I was honestly curious from my own perspective. And she showed me her DMs, and she had Trey Songz in her DMs alongside with one of Diddy's sons, Quincy, the light-skinned one, right? So, looking at all that, she's obviously hanging out with me because she found me physically attractive, even though I didn't match with the money or status part of the other guys that I'm competing with this one chick, right? And it was weird how compliant and receptive she was. She was on time, didn't flake or anything. But here's where the issue happened at. It's so I had her in my bed. I was about to make a move, and then she told me how like she was in a weird spot. She felt like uncomfortable and like was kind of regretting like coming like to hang out with me. And I'm like, why? And basically she said because said famous basketball player texted her at the time she was hanging out with me, was like, hey, I miss you. Like, what are you up to right now? What are you doing? And keep in mind that she just went out and saw this dude. He lives in a whole different state. She gets flown out by him. Gets flown out. And so I guess that text by him really got her in her feelings, and she started like, I guess, regretting being with me or whatever. So we ended up not doing anything actually. But the reason why I'm telling you this is because I realize the competition in Miami is insane, even for a guy like me. Like the dating dynamics in Miami are totally different, and it goes to show how much location actually matters in dating. And I say that because in Orlando, I would say I'm in the top 5 to 10% of guys, right? Orlando is a good city, it's coming up, but there's not a lot of competition in regards to like high value guys, at least where I've seen. But when you go to big cities, New York, Miami, LA, I'm in the top like 20% now. That's still okay, but compared to the 5 to 10% I'm in Orlando, Miami, there are more girls and there are hotter girls and they're easier to come by, but it's so much more competition. And even from the average guy perspective, like most of you guys are just average guys watching this, I'm gonna throw a black pill at you, man. You are not gonna get with a baddie in Miami. And if you do, you're gonna luck up on one who's just like not caught up in the party scene, not caught up in the Miami lifestyle, not into athletes, rappers, celebrities. Because I'm telling you, the girls that I've seen and the girls that I see in Miami are always caught up with famous athletes and celebrities. And the only reason why I personally have access to them is because of my Instagram account and because I built a little bit of status about myself. But if I was a normal guy, you know, 2K on Instagram, 1K on Instagram, barely post pictures, whatever, didn't have a social presence, and I still look the way I look, I promise you I wouldn't even have access to these types of girls. And then even then, the fact I do have access to these girls, but it's still drama with it. And we see that from the situation with last night with the girl I was hanging out with. It was still hard because she was fucking with that famous basketball player, like I said. And Miami girls tend to play a lot of games because they have, you think a normal girl has too many options? Try a Miami girl when she has so much shit she can do on a Friday night. That was a Friday night, by the way. She can go to the club with her friends. This party promoter is trying to get her to go out here. This celebrity is trying to get to hang out with her here. This guy wants her to go on his boat tomorrow. You know what I mean? So that's why I love Miami, but at the same time, I don't think I want to live there, man. Especially for the dating dynamics and overall the lifestyle. It's good to visit, but living there, I will get in such like a frustration with those girls because of just how like stuck up and just different they are. I swear, it's just like these Miami girls are different. I don't want to deal with them. And that girl was from Ohio, actually, up north. So she's been there for 2 years, but that Miami lifestyle has definitely rubbed off on her. and you just know, you just can tell by their vibe that they're just caught up with it. They expect a lot. They're not going to pay for anything. You think that girl paid for any drinks? No, of course not. And I still got left empty-handed. I spent $100. So, but I'm glad I got that experience because it incited me on like the dating dynamics, like I said, and I'm able to share that perspective through another viewpoint with you guys too. Also, I forgot to mention, after my place, she ended up going to a club when she was invited to go hang out at a table. And speaking from the average guys, if you're in Miami, like I said, you're not going to get with baddies. You're going to have to settle with like the 5s and 6s. Even if you're like an 8 guy physically, or like I said, you find up like a good attractive girl who's not caught up in the lifestyle. Even me myself, as a 9 guy, I would say I'm gonna deal mostly with like 7s in Miami. Like those baddies are like, they're just like unattainable to a certain aspect, and it really confuses me because I say to myself, like, somebody has to be with these girls. And then time and time again, what I realize is that it's always the athletes or entertainers or actors. Those 3 categories. If you're in entertainment, if you build a name for yourself, or actually social media stars, that one too. But like really big social media stars, like more like 10 million plus on YouTube, at least 1 million, 2 million on Instagram. Like the DDGs type of Instagram stars, you know what I mean? The Jake Pauls, the Logan Pauls. Like if you're of that caliber of status, it's going to be easier for you. And I feel like I wouldn't want to move to Miami or LA unless I had that type of status, which, you know, I still have the potential to reach that status while I'm still young. Keep in mind, I got 10 years to still build that type of status. So, you know, there goes my full thoughts on that.